everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the High Priestess reversed. So the High Priestess is a major arcana card, so it brings with it an important life lesson. So I think of the High Priestess as being the incubation card. It's the point in our journey where we're starting something new, but right now it's growing within us. So it's not time to go out and make some action plans, not time to go, run into the world, or even really to share this with the world yet. Right now it's within ourselves, and we're giving it time to grow. We're nurturing ourselves. We're doing that internal work. So if we look at the first card, the Monday card was the Ace of Wands. I talked about that being a seed. Well, this is the point at which the seed is growing some roots, which is important because if you try to move before the roots are there, you just won't have any stability. This is where your stability comes from. And so it's about resisting taking action and trusting the inner process of the development and not, sabotaging it by taking too much action. This card, though, came to us reversed. And that tells me when I see the reversed High Priestess, it often tells me that we also know when it's time to birth our inspiration into the world. There's times where it's internal and there's times where it's ready for it to come into the world and it begins to have a life of its own. And this is a really tricky moment for a lot of us creators because you are attached to this. You have a vision in your head and you've been internally nurturing it. And the truth is, once it is released into the world, it begins to have a life of its own. It surprises you. It changes things on you. And so there is something about releasing control and allowing this life to begin to define itself in the world. It's like having a child. You have a child, you have dreams for the child, maybe you pick out the name before they're born, but then they come into the world and they have their own life journey and their own path. And part of your work is to make a space for that to grow in. And that is true for our inspiration as well. It has a particular agenda. The inspiration we were looking at on Monday has a particular path, and that is a path that you will not know before it happens. You have an idea, you have a sense of its quality, but it is an adventure. It's a journey and it has its own purpose. And our job is not to control, predict, or, call it ours. Our job is to make room for it to happen. And so today it's about trusting the energy within you that has been birthing in you, allowing it to come into the world and allowing it to have its place and you to have your place and to have faith in it. It does have a purpose. It has an intention. You're part of the journey, but you're also kind of along for the ride. So letting yourself be comfortable being along for the ride as you lend your attention and intention to the growth of this vision. See you tomorrow for our final card.